Middleton. Yes! In the face of Aaron Gomez.
What's up, guys? Jacob Ober here. Welcome to another episode of BuckTalk, and in this episode we'll be discussing Milwaukee's 104-98 victory over the Denver Nuggets. This game is, in my opinion, a candidate for Game of the Year for the Bucks. This was a really entertaining basketball game. Two really good basketball teams going at it. The Bucks fell down by 17 at one point in the towards the end of the second quarter. They were able to bounce back and cut that to 10 at halftime. Third quarter, they came out. They outscored the Nuggets 32-21 in the third quarter to grab a 1-point lead heading into the fourth quarter. And at that point, it was pretty back and forth. The Bucks had a slim lead towards the end of the fourth quarter. The Nuggets were able to cut it back, though Jokic had I think he had an and one play, and then he had a three that cut it to 2. And then the Bucks, though, they gave it to Khris Middleton. Then Khris Middleton called game. He pulled up with 27 seconds to go from 3 and drained it. Gave the Bucks a 103-98 lead, and that was pretty much the game at that point. The Bucks were able to ice it away, and they came away with a 104-98 victory. Really entertaining basketball game. This is one of the more entertaining ones I've seen this year. The Bucks and Nuggets, though, it was a pretty rough start for both teams. It was pretty sloppy, lots of turnovers, lots of missed threes, and really the Bucks did not shoot the three ball very well at all tonight. I think they only made like 9 threes tonight, maybe 10, I'm not sure. It was somewhere between 7 and 10, though, I'm pretty sure. So it was a pretty ugly night behind the arc for the Bucks. They did not shoot well from there. Neither did the Nuggets. Down in the paint, though, there's a lot of scoring down there. I'm not exactly sure what the points in the paint numbers were for both teams. I have not looked at the box score yet, but I do know that Giannis finished with 29, 6, and 11. Bledsoe with 25, 5, and 5. Both of those guys were key to the comeback tonight. Giannis had some really high-profile dunks. You'll see some of them on SportsCenter Top 10. He dunked on Mason Plumlee, and then had an alley-oop from Bledsoe that made the score 100-92 as the clock was winding down. I believe it was with 2 or 3 minutes left in the game. That was a pretty big moment in the game, but yeah, it was really entertaining to watch. I mean, it did not start out very well, but the second half was really fun. These are two very good basketball teams. Like I said in my previous Buck Talk with the Nuggets. The Nuggets are a team that's going to be there to stay for a long time in the West. I believe they're the youngest team in the Western Conference. The Bucks, on the other hand, are one of the youngest teams in the Eastern Conference, and they're going to be going at it for a while now. And like I said in my previous Buck Talk, I wouldn't be surprised to see these two teams meet up in the finals at some point in the next few years or so, because they're very talented on both ends. Nuggets have great defense. Bucks played great defense tonight. Both have lethal offenses. It's going to be really fun to watch these two teams grow and progress as the seasons go on, and they become the pinnacle of the NBA in their respective conferences. So, not really much else to say about it, though. I mean, I'm not sure how Khris Middleton did. I think there was a point where he missed 8 shots in a row. I don't know exactly what his stat line was, but there were some really solid minutes played off the bench by guys like Pat Connaughton. Connaughton had 5 points. Hassan finished with 8. One thing I really noticed, though, about this team is that they don't fold. They don't stop playing hard no matter what the score is. They really try to get back in games, and it's a bit concerning to see them start so sluggishly at times, but the way that they make up for it in the second half is just amazing to watch, and they are really a team where no lead is safe against. They are going to compete until the final buzzer sounds. They're going to keep trying, keep coming at you, keep doing what they're trying to do. Giannis tonight was a good example of that. He was 0 for 5 on 3, but he didn't stop shooting that shot. He kept shooting it. The Bucks are clearly going to try and stick to what they do no matter what the score, and eventually the shots will fall. They trust the system, and that's exactly what's given them so much success here early on. They improved to 12-4 on the season. I believe the Nuggets fall to 10-6 now, but both of these teams are clearly going to make the playoffs this year, and maybe if we're very lucky, we'll see them in a finals matchup come June. So anyways, guys, though, thanks for watching. That's all I have to say tonight. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and as always, go Bucks.